Bassey now. Do you know Adek? My name is Adek Bassey, and I use my voice to transform lives. Remember that, that's who I am. Okay, all those. So that's the same thing. If you miss knowing who you are, and you start doing something with your life that is far from who you are, you might be using yourself to do something else that will never give you the result because you have used that hijab for something else. It was supposed to be a cover, not a plate to eat rice. That is how many people's life has been. They choose a course to study in school. Oh, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a this. I want to be a that. They are just choosing those courses because they heard this is a good course. Nima, me too. I want to be a doctor. Me too. I want to be a lawyer. Everything people choose most of the time is different from their real identity. And how will you know your real identity? It's around those things you naturally know how to do, and you love to do it. And most times you don't even learn how to do it. Anybody has something like that? You know that people say you are very good in this, but you didn't learn it. But you just realize that you can write, you can talk, you can. Anybody in the room like that? Who have discovered that kind of part of themselves? So what is that thing you can do very well? What's the use of this? To cover your. Okay. So if you use this hijab, it came natural. So when you bake, yours is always very sweet. You love it. If they tell you to bake for 3 nights without doing anything else, will you bake? If they tell you this man, nothing will come out from his children. Well, what kind of a big story? And then me myself, I was small and I was also very shy, very timid, and I was stammering. Have you met a stammerer before? Before you ask me of my name before, I'll be like, why? Because I don't want you to laugh when I try to talk. And then somehow my own leg is not as straight as every other person's leg. My leg is bow. This trouser has covered it. I mean now I'm so grown that I can even shakara with the bow leg, I don't care. But then all of these things were affecting me. I was so ashamed of myself. If you ask me my name, I'm like doing this. If I manage to talk, I'm like, you start laughing, I'll start crying. Right? But I knew that I had something to say that this would change people and solve the problem. Starting from my home. In my community, girls were getting pregnant. Teenagers, it's like boyfriend competition. So you have friends like that. They'll tell you, you have a boyfriend. Yeah, hot. Because everybody was feeling me, I'm hot. Everybody was having boyfriend. And then the thing is that if you even get pregnant, their parents celebrate the pregnancy. When it's December, it's like Christmas harvest. So you will see a small girl of 14, 15. She might have 2 children from different men. Christmas Day, they'll say, Papa don't bring my yellow. This one, Papa don't bring rice. It's a sweet thing. It was so hard to find a married woman in my community then that does not have children with other men, but she's married to another man in the house. That's the kind of place I told myself I would not be this person. That I wanted to be different. I started trying to write, to talk to girls. Don't have boyfriend, don't be pregnant, go to school. You know, I was trying to talk to them, but then I didn't know how to talk. But I knew who I was, that I wanted to talk, and I love to talk. Why I'm telling you this story so that you will know the importance of knowing your identity, in guiding you in doing what you do that will make you become what you desire to become. All of these titles and things they have read, it looks nice, you have grown, you become big, it looks nice, but in the beginning, it was not so. There was something that was done that led to this person that you heard and this person that will become, but I'm also still becoming. Alright? Yeah. So how many of you have got a cleaner and the spelling bee? But remember in the movie that she needs to remember her spellings. Tap. Thank you.